What's up guys, and welcome back to a new video on the channel, where today we'll be starting a new career mode on FIFA 21. So for this career mode we will be using Sunderland, which is currently in the third tier of the English pyramid, which is League 1. So to give a little rundown of the club history here at Sunderland, they actually were relegated from the Premier League in the 2016-17 season, then straight after relegated from the Championship in the 2017-18 season. They did actually make it to the playoff final in the 2018-2019 season, but unfortunately lost to Charlton Athletic. And now this season, in the 2020-2021 season, they finished 4th, but unfortunately lost to Lincoln City in the first playoff semi-final. What we're going to be trying to do is bring them back to their past glory of being a regular team in the Premier League. And to top it off, the last time they won the Premier League was in 1936, so hopefully I, as the manager of this great football club, will be able to bring them back to that past glory. For this series, I will be playing on Legendary. I haven't really played Legendary Career Mode ever, so it could be a bit difficult, but that's what we want, because we want it to be difficult, so we don't want to just cruise. We want to have a good time as well. We're going to chuck it on 5-minute halves, and on the dollars as well. It's just easier for me to understand, to be honest. And everything else is alright. We will be switching negotiation strictness to strict, because I don't want to make this super easy. I want to make it a bit of a challenge for me as well. So let's do it. Let's get in. And obviously the stadium, Sunderland lucky to have their stadium in the game, the Stadium of Light, so it's another big bonus. So we've jumped to the pre-season tournaments here, and a pre-season tournament can be annoying, but it also can be very good for money, as well as trying new players and stuff like that. So we definitely will be doing it, because we're going to need that extra bit of money. But for me, the Champions Trophy here really has caught my eye, because there's a lot of teams here, you can see on the screen, that are in the league that we're in. There's a good amount of potential prize money, and the difficulty is actually quite easy. So we will be taking this one as our pre-season tournament. So these are obviously the board's expectations of me, and the game just giving us some objectives and stuff. But I've actually made some of my own, so I'll chuck them up on screen now. So here are the objectives for this season that I've personally made myself. First one obviously is to win promotion to the Championship. It really is going to be difficult for the team if we don't get promotion. Obviously the title is not a must, but it's also a big bonus if we can get that. But personally, the promotion is the big thing. Second objective is to at least reach the quarterfinals of the FA Cup or the League Cup. Both would be pretty good as well, but either one is good. It gives us a little bit more money in the transfer window, and potentially could win a bit of silver along the way. Third is I want to have a big emphasis on the youth in this club. We're going to pump lots of money into the youth system, into the academies, into the youth development and all of that. So for the first season, I want at least 5 academy players to make their first team debut, whether that be in the cup competitions, maybe a league appearance if we need them. So hopefully we can get enough players to do that, but it's quite ambitious, but I think we can do it. Fourth objective is a bit of a fun one here. I actually want to sign a player of your guys' choice. I want you to get down in the comments, suggest a few players, and the most popular players will get signed. I want this to be a series that is interactive. You guys give me tips, you guys give me feedback, maybe help me along the way, give me suggestions for signings, all of that, to make it interactive with you guys. Because I want this series to be enjoyable for you guys as well, not just for me, obviously trying to bring back Sunderland to their past glory in the Premier League, but also for you guys to enjoy as well. And fifth and final for my objectives this season is I want to make the Stadium of Light a fortress. I don't want to lose a single game at home. I want to try to go unbeaten at home, and I think if we can do that, we can pretty much assure that we're going to get promotion into the Championship. So these are obviously the objectives that I had thought up myself. I think they might add a bit more to the career mode, just to make it a bit more fun, you know, having own objectives that are reachable, and also to get you guys involved as well. Obviously the transfer budget here is 5.51 million, and the wage 41k, which is it's average. It could be worse. Also could be a little bit better, but I can understand why we don't have the money at the moment. Now to get into the squad. So we do have a good number of players here that hopefully we can maybe sell, get a few bargains, maybe bring in some more players to bulk up the squad a bit. But there's a couple of players I want to pick out in particular. So we've got a great young prospect here in Jack Diamond, who I've spotted out. He's 20 years old. He actually has quite a high potential. I think it's in the mid-70s. So if we can train him up, he should be a good player for us for at least a couple of seasons. Also this guy here, Dion Sanderson, he's actually on loan to us. But he's got quite a high potential as well, and he's only 20 years old. So maybe if he plays well for us this season, we might be able to buy him in for the next season. And then, hey, you never know, he could be the next big thing. I've also indicated this guy right here, Dan Neil. Now, you'd look at him and think he's not very good. He's 51. 51 rate isn't really good. He is only 18 though. His potential isn't the highest, but you know, with the new dynamic potential in this game, the sky could be the limit for this guy only being 18. We could obviously just chuck him out on loan, give him a couple of seasons, maybe he progress. Maybe it might be better for us to keep him. We'll have to find that out. So realistically, the squad actually has good depth for most of these positions. So maybe we just might try bring a little bit of spice in some of these positions to maybe bring that spark factor to the team. So that's where I want you guys to drop your comments down below. Suggest who we should buy. So I'm going to go get the squad all organised, and I'll be back hopefully with a few transfer targets that we're going to look to sign. Maybe look to loan in as well. Loans are really important being down in these low divisions because we do need a cam. Our cam at the moment isn't actually cam, he's a left winger. So that's definitely one position we're going to look to bring in. So these are some of the players I have identified as maybe targets for this season. So we do have a couple of cams. Sabri Singh, he's from my home nation of New Zealand, so there's a bit of an attachment there, but he isn't too bad. Got good potential as well. He could be quite cheap as well, maybe on a loan. Also, we needed a new right back as well. We have no reserve right back whatsoever, so we've got a couple here that are actually linked to Sunderland in real life. Khan and Kane. And then I've chucked a few players up on the transfer and the loan list. This goalkeeper we're not really ever going to use, so I've just logged up a transfer list. Maybe we might get a little bit out of him. And then we've just put up a few of the youth up on the loan list, maybe give them a year of experience, see how they go. So I got an email about the youth academy as well, and I checked and we have this absolute gem of a player down here. And Riley Charles, already 71 rated, 17 years old, look at that potential. Right mid as well, which we are a little bit thin on. So we're just going to pull him straight in. He's going to come straight into the squad. Regular starter, all that. So promote him to the senior team. And then these other ones are a little bit dead. Like this guy here, the centre back, I think we're just going to release him. There's no point us keeping him. He's very low rated already. And I think we'll just leave these other couple to see what they do. So this is the team I put together so far with the players we have got. Obviously, now that we've got this youth in here, he is going to be our big player for this season. Obviously, already 71 rated. Good all-round stats. Look at that. 5-star weak foot as well. 4-star skills. That a great start to the series, this. So that there will wrap up the first episode of the Career Mode. Bit of a shorter one, but I just thought I'd give you guys an overview of the series and the objectives for this season. The longer episodes will definitely come when we play games and stuff like that. I'm thinking about doing a bit of live com and post com. Maybe some post-com over the not so important games, just clips of the highlights and stuff like that. But that will wrap it up for this episode. If you did enjoy, please like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. Get down in the comments. Suggest some players. And I'll catch you in the next one.